What was that, everybody? What were you guys saying?
I am not excited at all. I hate all of you. Let's do this.
Which it's not the quiet year one.
No. You and Maddie had been introduced to that one previously.
I was like, I saw that and I was like,
oh, it's Vendredi Sawar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's always been that one.
The picture's different.
It
What,
is.
it not the Salon Classic?
It's usually I can tell
No.
because it's the newest one that
The
you've
Sunday
done.
game is classic,
Sunday game is classic.
which I
Why
may
am I
be
even
able
in
to
that one?
rejoin for a time, Dane.
Spencer, you are in that one because you played the pumpkining at one point. Dylan, what was your question?
I said I may be able to join the Sunday group again for a time.
Ooh, that'd be fun. I'm
If
down.
you'll have
Hi,
me.
Emily. You are muted.
No, I'm just not talking loud enough.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Hello, doctor.
Does the dog love you yet?
No.
Emily, we've had a lengthy discussion, and you are now the DM.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You just go ahead, take over.
we just figured that Dane was just cocking up too much.
He
so.
needs a break, is what it
was
is.
talking it up to me.
Yeah, he's just getting tired and we need some fresh blood.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
You find yourself in a room. And it's got some stuff in it.
Wow.
There's
Hooded
some
lantern.
people around, and they have stuff to say.
The verisimilitude is staggering.
I'm yelling it. I am still packing, but I wanted to turn on the chat so I could listen in. But I'm gonna turn off my video and.
Okay.
Are you going on a trip? Are you moving?
No, I'm just going on a trip tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Just.
Are you going on a trip? No, I'm just going on a trip tomorrow.
We said, "Are you going on a trip? Are you moving?"
You're right. You are answering all of the questions. So, last time on Salon des Dragons Saltmarsh, you all defeated the Saugan hordes that were threatening the very existence of your adopted town. You chased down and defeated a number of Illithids and Saugan leaders who were in a patched up nautiloid ship, which it does have sailing capabilities at the very least. You also, previous to that, you had been attacked by several assassins that nearly or almost nearly took out one or two of your members. You had a confrontation with Scaran Wave Chaser that was tense. And you bid farewell to an old friend, both literally and figuratively. Genevieve Coquelever has
left.
Yes,
He died.
She did not die.
I don't
But
remember her
I'm
leaving.
still depressed about that.
She cooked you all a meal and said that she was needing to move on. So,
But who will give us subtle hints?
well, you do have a psychic lobster now, so that's cool.
Oh, he can read Black Bones' mind or whatever.
Y'all got Shern going.
Sure
So
enough.
Sure enough.
the aftermath of the battle is, as you would expect it, slow going and confusing. There are great coral structures now obstructing your harbor from the Saugan wave shapers spells. There are carcasses from both sides strewn about. Buildings are damaged. Things kind of suck right now. So how do you all conduct yourselves post battle? with your new nautiloid ship.
My internet's cutting out too much. I'm going to switch to no video. Sorry, guys.
Dane, are we still doing my bit?
I forgot to look up your bit, but I remember that you had something planned for this. I had a lot on my mind, Dylan, and I apologize, but I do appreciate you bringing it up and thinking about it. So you'll have to fill me in. Is that a separate thing that I should look at now, or
It's
is
kind
that
of
something
related to the story.
Yeah. So do you I'm talking about this like immediate aftermath of the battle right now. So
Yeah, I mean, I guess we pull the ship in, but we're standing on the hood of it, so people know don't fire. Like, right? Like, are we talking about like then or?
yeah, I'm saying we're looking at micro focus on like the battle is ended. That sounds great, Dylan.
Yeah, I'm standing triumphantly.
Well,
I'm gonna answer this phone call and hang up. Did it? It was a scam.
yeah, those scams.
I don't want to read a voicemail later.
Who is attempting to pilot this craft?
These nuts.
You muted it. These nuts, yeah. Our
Emily,
teammate.
Barney.
Barney is attempting to pilot the craft.
Hell yeah! I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hasn't she been piloting all her ships?
Fuck yes. So you all here we go. We are on the ship. These are all dead. Dead guys. Barney, you are actually right in the place that you need to be to do this. There is a helm here. It looks like a somewhat shimmering metallic construction, maybe like different plates, but it is symmetrical, and there are cords and different almost organic tubes leading into it. This seems to be the ship's helm, for lack of a better term in this situation. Do you want to try and sit in it? Yes. Okay. Now I know that you are packing, so I am going to make. We can't hear you. What's going on?
Oh, I just wanted to show you that Dr. Robert got up on the bed and is helping me pack.
Oh,
That's so cute.
He doesn't care. Okay, that's all.
Does care. I'm gonna have your character make an intelligence check, or an intelligence save rather.
I'm looking around at everyone. How's everyone looking?
That's a great question. I have to imagine we would have short rested. Are we about to get into?
Because personally, I'm at full health.
If narratively we're not about to get into combat, maybe we can.
You do not see any reason why combat would
Be necessary.
yeah.
I'm also.
crap,
It says
I
I'm at full
don't
health.
think-
Also,
Yeah, everybody's at full health. Did we?
probably. I don't know that you ever linked our tokens in this game. Perhaps.
No, I think. Did we level up at the end of our last game?
Maybe that's what it was.
I think
Matt, do you remember?
I don't think we leveled up.
I think we might have.
think
we
because
just
that's
kicked
what
so much
happens.
ass.
I think that Barney did just drop a whole bunch of heals though, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Oh shit, that makes sense.
Okay.
I
a
am
little
down a few.
healing
I am
spell.
down a few spell slots.
Okay. Well, in any case, Barney's going to make an intelligence save.
This is
Uh,
still like day of this fighting, or is
Correct.
this?
Oh,
Yes.
she did already.
Yeah.
She did already, and it wasn't good.
Oh,
I didn't hear the beep.
Your mind is racked with pain as you sit down, your hands touch the arms of this helm, and your hands grasp the cold, almost weirdly clammy orbs at the end of each armrest. And as you do, your mind is flooded with multiple abstract images and feelings of like pursuit and hunger and all of these like darker things. It's just too much for you, and you have to break connection. You all, if I can speak for you, Emily, Barney reports that she's unable to pilot this ship.
Yeah.
Ooh,
no
I wanna
one's in that chair, you guys.
I
want to try. I want to try. I want to try. I want to be a captain. Yeah,
Oh,
everyone
good
else got to
God.
be captain before me.
Go ahead,
You
Gian.
give it your
Everyone
best
deserves
shot. Yes.
Make an intelligence save, please.
it.
So Gian, you sit down and you feel this chair is definitely made for a taller being. You are a big old boy, and your butt fits. It fits. Your head hits the headrest, and your arm, you don't have to reach for anything. And you similarly are flooded with a series of abstract images and feelings, and suddenly you feel as if your whole self expands. It almost like floods out from this place. You feel like you have multiple limbs, like you have a heaviness to you that you've never experienced before. And as you settle in, and all of these crazy flashes, these images, you see tentacles, you see brains pulsing, you see people screaming, you see strange squirming grubs go into people's tear ducts, crawling across their face and squirming into their very skulls.
Wow.
And then you see the open ocean splayed out in front of you. There are reef barriers in front of you. You see smoke coming from the farther distance. There's almost like a purple like a Instagram filter like over it. It's almost like somebody took Photoshop and like an imprint and then like put a purple haze over it. But you can see all of these things, and you are in full control of this vessel. You feel as if you can go forward. You can go back. You can go side to side. And you got big old fucking tentacles, Gian. You got some big old tentacles. You feel as if you are damaged like deeply in some ways, but
Aren't we all?
Yeah, is
aren't we
there
all?
sort of a physical representation of this? I feel like I'm in the cockpit with him, like in case something goes wrong, and if he
Does Gian
succeeds, I
feel
start
us
cheering.
inside of him?
Let's put
Thanks.
Gian in the cockpit. Barnacle is definitely there. Yeah, I would say that his eyes have rolled in the back of his head, and there you can see that it, like the veins of his neck are like pulsating. What are we doing? It's so
I think Gian, if there's like any tentacles in this room, you can see them start to move around. And
Oh, I'm sorry, Gian. You're saying in this very room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There aren't.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
where are the tentacles?
they are like in front of you.
Oh,
They're
okay.
like reaching out in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Does Gian feel us inside of him?
Gian feels as if there are things inside of him.
Could you
moving
say
around.
that?
Yeah.
Could you potentially say that Gian is seeing from the point of view of the Nautiloid?
I mean, if you would like to go so far as to say that, then perhaps.
I don't think that's what Gian says. I think Gian says, hey guys, I'm the ship now. Hey, the ship, that's me.
Good job, Gian.
Dimitri pokes the wall of the ship.
What?
Hey, the tickles.
Yeah, but your eyes are definitely in the back of your head, and you're kind of like straining. This takes no small amount of effort. This isn't just like, hey, I'm a ship now, but this is strange. And you are the ship now. Yes.
Cool.
Timber just says, Timber just like kind of leans over to Dimitri and kind of whispers in his ear, does that mean we're inside of Gian right now? I don't want to be here. You want to get out of here?
Dimitri just kind of shrugs.
I actually wanted to know, would you mind coming with me back to shore to let command know what's going on here? All right. I wanted to show you something. And I'm not sure if I wanted to check this, but I couldn't find it. There it is.
What are
challenge rating of this certain creature is, yes, I can do this. Okay, so I am we get up onto the top of the nautiloid, and Timber kind of asks, do you have your bird shape left in you for today? No, not today. Do you want to fly? Right. How would you feel being a slight bit bigger? All good? Right. You're a raven usually, right? That's what you're used to? Right. All right. And I reach and
Technically a crow, but
Yeah,
it's kind of the same family.
crow. Sorry, a crow. Right. A crow. All right.
But every time he's invisible, he gets bigger. He's used to it.
Important distinction. Right. Okay. And I kind of like, all right, cracks his knuckles and kind of like rolls his neck and, okay, let's see if I can do this. And he pulls out the incantation of polymorph.
Hey.
And he polymorphs Dimitri into a gigantic, a giant crow.
With a scarf on?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
It's a giant eagle, but for flavor, it's a crow with a scarf.
Yay.
Yeah, it's like, and I just say, all right, well, if it feels similar, go ahead and pick me up and we'll head over.
He does so with ease.
Excellent. So yeah,
Okay.
so
you guys are
I'm trying to also get a look of like what the rest of the battlefield looks like, whatever I'm trying to like get a good recon, get a bit of damage.
Hey, Charlotte.
Just like the peek in the
creep.
the side of the door.
She just ended stream.
Just that whoop.
Classic Char.
Yeah. So I'm just getting a little bit of recon in.
Okay. It's pretty much as I described it at the top, with the weird coral outcroppings are still there.
Has the fog cleared at all?
The fog is beginning to clear. Yes.
Thank
That is
God.
probably the most major change to this is how you're able to see these things, right? Is that the wind is beginning to
Gotcha.
blow the fog away, the flog away.
Right.
Okay, so you guys are making your way to shore. What's everybody else doing?
I feel like I don't remember what Cinder wants is to come back to shore and for that to be like the sort of symbol of victory, right? So what I want is to do we have I don't remember what happened to him, if he just died like a regular creature, but the mega lich or whatever, the mega psycho boy, not the lich, but the big bad. We killed a big bad psychic
The
boy.
Illithid, the mind
Yeah,
flayer.
the mind
Yeah.
flayer.
I want
Put him
his
on a
head.
pike.
That's the one, the mind flayer. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want. There were two of them, or
Yeah.
just one?
So one was thrown into this contraption here, and then the other is dead beside you, Cinder. So
Yeah. So I believe I ended back up with this thunder spear or something. I'll have to double check, but
Mhm.
we're putting that on a pike, and I want to be ready. I want to be standing on the bow of this ship, mind flare head on a pike, like to be the thing that the people see. You know.
That sounds great. Danny.
Yeah, I think it'd just be on the exterior top balcony up here, just kind of continuing to look out and assess as we continue along, assuming that Gian is in good hands with Barney.
Okay.
Yeah, Gion's first trying playing with his ship and then doing all of the like going the places he's supposed to. But there's a period of playing with it before that, to be clear.
He's putting it in reverse. He's doing the Macarena with the tentacle.
Like if you remember the Qualish thing, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
The
Yeah,
apparatus of quality.
we've seen this on a smaller scale before.
I will say that you feel like you should be able to both submerge and to get out of the water, but something is preventing you from doing so. So as you're making these maneuvers, you're kind of banking, you're doing like a serpentine thing. You do a couple of donuts. You like make way, like a kid in an inner tube in a pool. You like make the whole thing kind of go up and down and make waves, right?
So it
Absolutely.
needs attunement.
Bunch of smaller ships in its wake going, what the fuck?
The inner tube of wave making. So with all of that, you're really exploring the space. And as you're doing this, you feel like if you wanted to, you could make this thing go underwater. But Gian intellectually knows that would drown everyone aboard.
Gian, an intellectual.
Remember, not dumb, just not wise.
Yeah.
So intellectually, he knows that that would kill everyone, or at least, drown them. But at the same time, you feel as if, like if you got enough speed or something, you would want to propel yourself out of the water.
Gotcha.
Okay. What's up, Timber? You got a look on your face like, oh, okay. I thought you had a sudden realization that
I was like, propel out of the water. And then my first thought was just like, he's going up to shore and then like, I'm here. Woo. Just onto the town.
Oh, see, I was thinking a Free Willy thing, kind of.
Yeah,
like,
I was
don't
thinking
know.
Free Willy, but onto the town and not into the water again. That's what I was terrified of in that moment. That was that moment of realization, like, oh, he can do oh my God, he can do that.
Wonderful. So under Cinder's direction, you steer the ship into shore.
I was trying to get there first to let people know that they were coming.
Yeah, it's
basically.
kind of
Sure,
pointless.
sure.
We did that.
Yeah. So, well, there is time to do that as he's mucking about, as it were.
Cocking it up.
It in a way. So you land on shore, and there are groups of guards running around. There are villagers.
I land in a very particular way. What I do is I tap as we're flying kind of above the shoreline. I tap. I kind of like breathe to myself like, you're a wizard. You can do this. You're a wizard. You can do this. You're a wizard. You can do this. And I tap Dimitri's talon and I say, drop me.
Drops you.
and I like dive to the ground like fucking Superman skydive style, and about like maybe 36, like 60 to 70 feet from the ground, I cast featherfall.
Okay, I was about to say you're
feline agility, and
yeah.
I cast featherfall on myself, and I just kind of like, and my coat billows out and from behind me, and I just kind of alight on the ground and
Make a performance check for me.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was trying to go for the superhero. The superhero just. All right, come on, don't fail me now. Performance is an 18.
Yeah, everyone is fairly busy getting all the shit together.
So no bitches notice.
What I'm saying is that even at this point of flurry of activity, you come down with such a grace and with in such a grandiose manner that many stop and gawk as this giant scarved bird drops down one of the heroes of Saltmarsh, who lands like fucking Iron Man.
I just kind of look around.
Do you say anything when you land?
I just like kind of look around and just not even really acknowledging what I did. Just in my head, just play it cool. Just like, who's in command around here?
As you, I mean, you know who's in command, but
around here, I know who's in command. I don't know where they are.
Sure. So you land, and there is a uproar of applause. Everyone is cheering you. A couple of people come up to shake your hand.
In that case, it's more of a who's in command around here.
And they point you to Eleander Fireborn, who is he's got a plan on a table in front of him, and he's pointing at things and sending people off to take care of various problems. You're going to tell him that they're coming in on the Nautiloid.
I run up and say, it's Captain. And I throw a very jaunty salute, tip my cap, and say, Private Timberstack, no clan, reporting for duty. Here to report that mission has been accomplished. The Nautiloid has been vanquished, and we shall be coming into port with an illithid on a stick.
Sorry, was that private?
Oh,
Matrix no longer there. He kept flying.
Spencer, please take a point of inspiration.
Already marked it down.
Thank you. Good job.
Dane knows where Dimitri's flying.
Where are you flying?
I told you. I've done told you, Dane.
I'm sorry. I'm taking care of a lot of things. One more time.
I've done told you. It's a secret.
Oh, is it?
Where?
It's okay. For one, it's not. I don't think it's nighttime. When did this happened in the morning, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not
Yes.
nighttime yet.
It is at latest noon.
But that's when your turns.
What?
So right now we're dealing with the aftermath of the battle. So what you've sent me can happen later, but it's not happening right now.
Damn it.
So he sends word that the illithid ship is good to go, and as word spreads, crowd people like are whispering to each other, and rumors are flying that the ship is coming in, and a crowd forms on the docks, and as the ship comes in with the illithid and Cinder at the bow, you hear just a wave of roaring applause and cheers.
I
Yeah.
put my hand up for Dimitri to come swoop me back up, and I'm just shooting out rays of frost and like fire bolts and just like
That
just
sounds
like
great.
fireworks, just like impromptu fireworks.
Sure.
Dimitri's not there though.
Damn it!
No,
Way
but
to yes and Dimitri.
yeah, no, but Mac. So you're doing this at the end of the dock. Yeah. And there's just waves of cheers. Everyone's cheering you on as the whole thing comes into port. And
Sam's on the hand of the railing being like, Gian, I think they want us to go over there.
Oh yeah. So Dane, like, can I see outside of me? Like, is it visual or is it?
Yeah,
just
you
kinda
can
like
see in front of you.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right then. Oh, yep, okay. And Gian moves to where I should be.
All right. Well, you kind of have to park it.
I try and park it. Yeah.
Make an intelligence check for me. Just straight intelligence check.
Going to go great.
But as well as you could hope.
I mean, it's not the worst that I could do.
Okay, I need to change
So
this.
close though.
I need to change this map a little bit then.
Oh no, you've altered the terrain.
Yep. A little bit.
I knew you said you weren't world building today.
Yeah, right. Always with D&D, baby.
This roll isn't for anything. Don't mind me. Okay. I turned my audio. I guess I had my roll sound turned off for some reason.
That is weird.
My roll sound is also turned off.
I feel like maybe
Lame.
we all turned it off in this game for some reason.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
because
that is not it.
I definitely turned mine off because I could hear it in the background of everyone's call.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't turn mine off.
That sounds correct.
I'm
I have,
rude.
I have the site hard muted in all of my browsers.
That's for the best. Who else do I need here? Okay, that happens. I'm just putting together a quick little map here to show kind of how y'all doing.
How y'all doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
I'm picturing whatever map you had like pre-set up with the nautiloid in there, except it's just sideways now. Is kind of just it's like
See,
how
I was-
did
I was picturing it just like 10 feet on shore now.
Y'all ain't too far off.
Oh, Pure fear.
The only thing we're missing is our own boat now at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, I guess your boat's still back there. So like
we had our
John
crew.
Australia is doing his best.
He's riding in our wake.
Literally.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was gonna make you all a crowd, but this is taking too long. So it's gonna be a very small crowd.
2 people. Woo!
Oh no, we'll have to use our imaginations.
So this
Not
is
used to doing that in D&D.
as you slide in. I know, but I thought this would look pretty funny. So as you slide in, the dock is crunching under the shell. You pretty much demolish an entire ship. You're on either side, and as the crowd is like cheering and stuff, like everyone like kind of stops and it's just like, oh, because it's like the slow
Gian can pay for this.
And it
Gian
just-
can pay for this.
It just
Put it on
keeps
Joe's
going,
tab.
and everyone like the
truck
cheering, like
backing up sound.
ties down softer and softer, and soon everyone's just watching you like into this ship and into this dock. And
Timber stands proud as ever on the dock, just like, that's my crew.
Yeah,
So-
I'm trying to like look cool, even though I'm sure this is shaking us all about and stuff.
I can see. Can I speak? Is there a way for me to like loudspeaker like, oh, I'll get better at this. Sorry, first.
no, but in the chamber next to Barney, Barney,
Yeah, she has experienced parallel parking. It's true.
Barney would have parked better.
you are saying this out loud to Barney. And Barney
No,
is-
Barney said that. Barney said that in chat. Barney would have parked better.
She
Um,
said that to Fernando quietly.
so that's kind of how you come into shore. You are greeted by Fireborn and Solomar and Solmar with Scare and Wave Chaser in tow. The rest of the heads of the different factions are there. So there's the flippy fish person, there's a couple of mer people, there's the envoys from the lizard folk, and they all thank you for your good work. And Anders says, we couldn't have done this without you, and this town owes you a great debt, more than just material possessions. You have defended this place, and it will always be a home for you. As was agreed upon previously, don't worry about the dock. You don't have to pay for the dock. I will go ahead and rectify that for you. But the house on the outskirts of town is now yours to do with what you will.
We got the mansion.
You do have the mansion. There we will provide a certain amount of general repairs to allow it to be at least livable. I think that you have all earned a well-deserved rest. So thank you. And he turns around to the crowd and says, to the heroes of Saltmarsh, and everybody and just loses their fucking shit, and their shit's fucking lost. And it's
They'll
just-
Many
never
girls
mind
like
it.
throw their tops off.
And the
Yeah.
camera pans back to the horizon.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
I thought Timber was gonna show Dimitri something.
No, that was it. The fact that I could cast polymorph now and then. I could be a giant crow. You could be a giant crow now, or that we could be crow buddies.
oh wow, oh, that could be fun.
We could both be
Um,
crows. Yeah, if you still had your crow form, I was gonna say, look, we could both be crows now, but you didn't have your crow form. So I was like, here, I'll turn you into a giant crow. How about that? It's
There you go.
Well, I
never
have to
good
say,
enough for you, Dill.
I'm just like metagaming a little bit. When you were like in the sky, that is the smoothest you will ever sail through the air.
All right, nice. So essentially, you guys have the house now. You also have a small headquarters in town, I guess, from a previous mission. You have two houses, a ship of your own, and an illithid, excuse me, a nautiloid.
They put a bunch of booze in our house and like bitches. I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah, is
We're gonna have
there
to get.
is there
We're
a,
gonna have to get the booze and bitches ourselves.
is there a party of some sort, like a celebration?
yeah.
We gotta throw a party.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
It is stated that you all will be celebrated, and the victory will be celebrated probably the night after tonight. This is a day of fixing
Mourning.
things up, making things livable,
Morning.
and mourning the loss, and yes, but this is a great day of victory. They're already talking about like how they're going to be breaking apart the giant coral structures that have appeared in their harbor. That's almost the forefront of their mind, is considering navigating those for their fishing trade is gonna suck. So
Is all that stuff is just permanent? Is that the idea?
it was grown out of the ground. So essentially they need to figure out a way to deal with
Man, I love that in games, that magic leaves damage on the that it doesn't just like fade away after the spell's been cast.
no way. This is
No video game mechanics here, motherfucker.
this is real. But yeah, so
Also, a whole bunch of naval mines just hanging out too.
Oh god.
jeez.
Yeah. All of our chain mines.
Yeah.
God.
yeah. So those are having to be dealt with. The rest of the day is just that and into the night. But
The
a
occasional
party
explosion.
a party is promised the next night, if not the next couple nights. A feast, yes. So you guys have a couple of days. When will you
When will you
um
your actions have consequences?
I'm gonna say that the next week is filled with repairs. Anytime any of you are encountered in the street, you're greeted with a hearty handshake and a pat on the back. Somebody named their kid Cinder. There a couple of kids around town have taken to like poking feathers in like black feathers into their arms and like going around and pretending to be free.
It's a secret that he could turn into a bird.
Not when you drop me off.
Not the way that you
And not the way that you do that.
It's a secret you got.
I think everyone knows.
Has anyone told Dimitri that?
He fully believes it's still a secret.
The kids are playing like find the nautiloid. They're doing it's just all about y'all.
Timber has definitely composed a ballad of our exploits and embroidered and not embroidered, embellished quite a bit.
Okay, well, I expect that next session, Maddie.
Got it.
You got it done.
Sure.
He's gonna do it.
Just make sure Dane posts the video so I can go back and actually watch what happened.
Remember.
Wait, you never posted our last video of Saltmarsh?
There,
No, of Saltmarsh I did, but I'm a little behind on my posting of pretty much any video that I've made. I have not been.
He's got a lot of things going on.
I do. Oh, just now that it's on my mind, I am starting a new podcast with my friend Benjamin Huffman about going into spells, D&D spells. So
hell yeah.
We're taking one spell at a time and then just like imagining if it was real, like real in, and then pushing it to the most nth degree of how crazy the world would actually be.
Damn it.
Anyway,
I want to do that.
Get me. I want to guest on that podcast.
So Timber, you're performing your song, and after one particular evening, so you're kind of like lightening the mood as people are working, and after a particular,
Timber is also going around casting healing word and like cure wounds wherever he can.
I'm saying like throughout the week,
Yeah. Well, yeah, there too.
So after a particular concert, Hannah, the red-haired side braided proprietor of the Snapping Line, does come up to you, and
I give her a deep, milady. Hope the evening finds you well.
If you wanted to try and impress me, you didn't have to save the entire town.
I was just doing what I felt was right. But
Uh-huh.
Lose.
did it work? But did it work?
It might have.
Hmm.
What are you doing for dinner tomorrow night?
Nothing anymore.
Well, if you'd like to come over,
Yes,
wonderful.
I would love to. I would love to.
Well, okay then. And she just asked you out on a date, and so
Oh, accepted.
so in a couple nights, you're gonna.
I'm just you go ahead and do other things. I'll let you know how it went. I'll roll dice.
You're gonna ditch
Well,
our party already.
Well,
No, I'm-
essentially, what it is when you arrive at the snapped line, it does have a sign on it says closed for a private party. And
Excuse me?
Oh.
and when
She
you
closed down the bar for me.
uh-huh. And
I
when you
used
come
to play this bar to pay off debt. You guys remember this? Now it's what?
and when you enter, I don't know how you do. You knock on the door or do you just open it up?
I kind of just like just I've gussied myself up a little
The
bit.
flowers. Dimitri gave you flowers.
Oh yeah, I've got 2 in my hat, 1 in my ear, like another in my lapel, and
Sure.
oh yeah, and a couple for her too.
Yeah.
He gave you a bouquet.
Yeah, I know. And I was just like, I'm just gonna take that one. And oh, these are for her. Right. Thank you. He's
Dimitri just-
learning.
So you knock on the door and you hear from within. You hear somebody say like it's open, and you come in and the usually not dingy but well worn, just kind of working class atmosphere of the snapped line. It is awash in a warm glow of candles, as there's candles all over the bar, there's candles all over the tables, and the very middle table has 2 plates of freshly cooked food steaming, with she's in a smart, I would say like a deep green dress. It's almost matching your eyes, maybe not as like sharp green, but you know what I mean. She she's wearing heeled boots, and her hair is what's the word, unbraided, and it is in cascades framing her face.
Oh, she's got it. Oh, she did.
Yeah,
it.
it's
She went
down.
wild.
Oh
Fuck.
yeah. And
Dane,
so
you know Maddie too well.
been playing D&D with you too long. So she greets you and invites you to sit down. What's something you guys get up to during the meal?
So Timber is trying to be is consciously making an effort to not exactly be on his best behavior. He's still Timber, but he's making an effort to try to treat this differently than he's treated most interactions with any person.
She picks up what you're putting down, but and she kind of makes fun of you for it a little bit.
Yeah, he's asking a lot. He's asking a lot about her and about and anytime the conversation steers to him, he consciously makes an effort to no, tell me about you. There's enough about me going on. And but as the night
where did you go to college?
Yeah. Where'd you go to college? How long have you owned this place? What's owning a bar like? Do you do taxes weird?
Always been in the family. Never, don't know what a college is. Lived here all my life. I pay taxes to the town, and
yeah, he's just like he rolls with the punches with the jokes, and just kind of tries to keep the banter going.
All right. And yeah, she's you don't try. Do you try and make any moves on her?
None.
Wonderful. She
he stay if we're across the table from each other, he stays happily in his seat the entire night.
And at the end of the night, she gives you a kiss on the cheek, and that's That's how that night goes.
I walk her to I can't exactly walk her to her door,
No.
but if she walks me out, I make an elegant leg and kiss her hand and say, thank you for an enchanting evening, and next time it's on me, right?
Fine, but don't be taking me to the Wicker Goat or something like that.
Oh, good lord, no. We already did the restaurant thing. Next one's going to be a little more in the wild.
Well, I look forward to it. And
As do I.
that's how that evening ends.
Timber skips home.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Gian, you are greeted through the week at some point by Eleander Fireborn, who expresses how impressed he is with your team's tactics, and he wants to offer you a position on the in the guard for the town.
Wow, Mr. Fireborn. I thank you so much. Like, I think, like if I'm ever in town, I will absolutely do whatever help I can. But like, I think us Flaming Drakes got to stick together and just understand that, like, that we got to go somewhere else. I'll have to follow them. But while I'm here, absolutely. Like the fact that you think that I'd be good is boy, that's all I could ever ask for.
Oh.
And he like gives you a pat on the back. He shakes your hand. He finally brings you in for a hug. And he says he also wants to
for that for so long.
It's a firm, one of those firm, like, older men bear hugs. You know what I'm talking about?
We're not gay hug, one of those.
It's got the solid fist on
Sexual
the back, two
undertones?
pats.
It's that I am straight, but I respect you, sir.
But all of those things are there, but he holds it.
Is Gian straight though?
Show
Who's to say?
I don't think Gian knows.
it's that I want to show you respect on just a level more than words.
Gian is married to Victory. So he holds it there. He also offers to show you a couple of moves.
Gian is winsexual.
He wants to, like, if you have time, he'd love to train with you at some point.
Oh yeah, Gian is absolutely into it. And he only brings up Kavaki a little bit while they train together. Just a little bit.
Sure. And he says, like, I'm looking forward to hearing about it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the other important thing that I do during this downside is I paint ram's horns on the side of the nautiloid.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Metal as fuck.
That's fucking cool. That's
yeah,
pretty fucking cool. Yeah.
As an aside, just like, Timber would like to put forward the suggestion to the group that we turn the haunted house into our full-time living quarters, and we make our in-town location our office, our adventurer's office. So, like, anyone who wants to talk, anyone who wants to hire us, anyone who wants to, like, come contact us, or, like, anything for business related stuff can come there, leave messages there. Maybe we can hire someone from the town for $1 a week, just like a secretary of some kind.
We will need to do some serious repairs, but I'm
Well,
on board with this.
What are we doing for the next future while we try to work on getting Nick out of jail?
Well, remember, the town has offered to repair the house so it is habitable. So the Carpenters Guild is donating materials and time to fix up the house to a livable state.
I'm sure if we ask them for a few modifications on the place that we've already got, I'm sure that would be no problem for them. And plus,
sounds great to me.
I can toss them a few silver for it if it'll grease the wheels a little bit. But yeah, that was all I wanted to put forward.
There you go. Sounds good. Danny, what are you doing over this week?
Uh,
Do you accompany me on my date? Oh God.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Just Danny sitting over in the
That's a
corner,
lady.
just eating a bowl of soup. Just
I think Danny's been there, done that. I think Danny would probably be outside across the street, maybe on a roof, just making sure that Timber gets home.
the distant chaperone, the parent across the street from the mall, just in their car on their phone.
Binoculars, yeah.
I think beyond that, I think the lab within the haunted mansion, he'd be doing his best to convert it into like a poison and herb lab kind of thing, and
Sure.
working on continuing to refine the things he has.
Mm-hmm. That sounds great. You, with the help of there was a sage I think you worked with in a grove, so you kind of tap him a little bit. The Temple of Procan, who develops their own healing potions, they have various alchemical apparatus that they donate to your setup, you get a fairly functional little space going down there. Cool. What's your name? Cinder, what are you doing over this amount of time?
I guess Cinder's doing what she can about I don't know that there's a lot to do, but I think she's really trying to see about Nick Bones.
See about Nick Bones. Go speak more on.
Well,
on
so
what that
my
means.
understanding, you have to remind me, it's been literally 1,000 years, but
Yes.
literally.
Literally.
But
Not even faking it.
he's at the dickhead Duke's jail right now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's down in Seaton. Yes.
So I suppose what I am trying to do is use what it be like. We helped you. We need to give Nick Bones a better trial, and Lords of Waterdeep, you got to help us. Like that sort of thing. I don't know sort of exactly what steps to take, but we got a few days, so I'm just trying to do the best I can with that.
Okay, so are you saying that you want to go to Seaton, or are you sending word to Seaton? How exactly?
I want the higher ups here to do that. I want them to be like, hey, we can vouch for these people. You know what I mean? Like it's coming from them, it's going to make more sense, I think.
So you're specifically, you are asking for a fair trial of Nick Bones, to the ends that you want to save his life.
Yeah, and if he did it, he did it, but I don't know, like it doesn't seem
okay. Great. Anders Solmar and Owlin, they write a joint letter. The heads of the town write a joint letter. Eleander also puts his name on it. Usually he doesn't take sides like this, but for the heroes of Saltmarsh, he's fucking doing it. And
hell yeah.
Yeah. And they draft a letter detailing their request and the reasoning behind their request. And they do send that. They send that off.
Dope.
And finally, Emily, are you able to speak on? Oh no, not finally, because we also have Dimitri.
Dimitri's not able to speak.
Fair enough. Okay, I think Emily is unavailable at the moment, so that's fine. I will say that there is a definite uptick, excuse me. And
Oh, she
there
here?
she is. Hi. Can't hear you.
Can you hear me at all now?
Yeah, there you go. You just need to go just a little closer.
What's Barney doing?
Yeah, there is a uptick in people donating to the Temple of Procam. But they respect what you've put into this.
She does not continue advertising anyway. She's just like, oh, thanks.
Okay. And what is Barnacle doing over the course of this week?
So immediately after going around with healing spells for anybody that needs it, tending to wounded, helping with kind of initial cleanup. Once all that's settled, she goes back to the temple and says hello to Welgar and genuinely is kind of happy to see him and misses him. But then I would say after probably like 15 minutes of catching up, he goes into another anecdote and she's like, ugh, all right, well, I gotta
Fair enough.
thing.
I got a thing. Hey, you know what? I got a thing.
I just remembered
I gotta go wash my
I gotta
hair.
go see a cloud about a storm.
I gotta go vacuum my roof. Actually, I mean, Barney could potentially have to move her stuff into a new place if she wanted to move in, because like I feel like if nobody else does, Timber definitely offers. Like, so Barney, are you gonna be moving in with us? Well, I mean, the option's open to you. I mean, I know you have a home, but if you wanted to live with friends,
okay.
What?
No, not do it.
What?
Is that okay? God, get off my back, Timber! And she's
Brocan, get off my back.
Timber just kind of like his tail's going just like stand on end. Like, well, all right then. And I go let people know.
Whispers to Fernando, no other place. So she's gonna keep both places, and she just a couple things in the new house, and it's just like
you have your own apartment to take dates to.
yeah,
All right. I have thrown something together for you all to explore. This is something that I found, but I'd say this is maybe how your house looks at the end of the month.
Oh my God.
So
The pimpin'.
Anders has also offered to furnish the home to an extent, not fully, but a little bit.
Do we find any hidden treasures?
No.
They're all cleared out.
Yeah.
Found your mom.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh God, she got you.
Ooh. Timber calls the upstairs Orin's bedroom.
You can actually pull your
Token
pieces, your tokens from your journal. So if you guys want to, like, I don't know, explore around that way.
Oh shit, that's so cool.
Stay in this tree. No.
I don't have a map for the underground grotto secret cave kind of thing. But that is still there. It's, you go down here. I don't know what all this stuff is. That looks like
Cellar.
weapons.
Finally got our cannons.
Oh shit, yeah. It's an armory.
You got a little armory going on in there, I guess.
Gion took the empty room.
It's just a couch. Gion's taking the room that's just a couch.
It should be completely empty room.
I don't see my token. Where's my token?
You can pull your token from your journal.
How do I do that?
Click on your name and then pull it over onto the map.
Dibs.
Oh, there I am.
It's the red one, Dibs.
Boom. And Timber would very much like to add a small doorway that leads into this beautiful little sitting room here.
Timber's room.
Yep, it's mine.
That's fair. You can put a doorway in there.
Yeah. Just a very small one leading into this sitting room because I like it.
What is this green thing right here?
Give me 1 sec. I'm building a door.
I don't know what this is.
It's like right there.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Oh yeah.
There you go. You got a door. Point to it again, please.
Thank you, dude.
This little house out here. Oh, that just I didn't make this map, so that seems to be like a druid's.
It's an outhouse.
No. Dylan's talking about this.
Right.
This tree inside. I
Is
think
that
this is
also an outhouse?
no. I think this is probably like a druid's room. And armory, or anvil, I guess. I don't know. I just Fernando's huge.
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 Gion's room is
Can't hear you,
just a
Emily. Can't hear you.
couch.
And it just expands to fill the room because
Sure.
so Barney's room is
Ben's understudy. I like that.
Very nice.
Where's Ben's room?
Yeah, where is Ben's room? Ben Stan Danny, maybe.
Ben Stan Danny, maybe. Yeah, we need to label all. I'm gonna go around and start labeling.
I think Gian would actually set up his living quarters like underground and make it into like a bed and then just like weights and weapons room.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking about something. From the beginning, you are going to set up a room underground.
Yeah, in one of the underground places it'd be like his room,
That would
but
be
also
cool.
like more training room and shit,
Okay. Bless you. Bless you. Bless
Thank
you.
you.
Ben Stan Danny, maybe would you say you spend a lot of time in your poisoners?
I'd say because that's kind of subterranean, it would naturally be where I'd just be drawn towards.
Yeah.
So that if there was room for a bedroom and personal space down there, then I'd have it adjacent to the lab.
Okay.
So if no one wants this room, can I break down this wall and put a garden?
Which room? The one you're in?
This room of death?
I mean, you kind of have a garden already.
There's no bed in there.
We could put a bed in there for you if you want. If you want the garden
Too
room
small.
to, okay.
You want the garden room?
Gian, are you
Across
not
from the
actually
armory?
taking this room? You're living underground, you saying?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he might have a bedroom upstairs, but it would be
Yeah, okay.
just whatever, you know.
A place to keep his
Home is
Dull.
where you lay your axe, is what they say.
yeah, that's right.
If you're not going
Um,
to be here, I might take these larger rooms, put a door here, that sort of thing. But You rolled the room with the couch, so
Cinder-
I'm only adjusting if you.
It was mostly that was funny.
Okay.
Cinder, at some point during this week, you are approached by John Australia. And he comes with a hat in his hand, not like holding it out, but you know, you've never seen the hat, but he's kind of like holding onto it. You can tell he's kind of nervous. And he says, he approaches you, let's say like in the foyer of your home, which is oddly sparse. Like, look at this. You just walk in and it's just completely empty. But he says, Captain Cinder, ma'am, I wanted to talk to you about something. If you
Out with it. It's all right.
if you don't mind.
We fought a mind flayer together. You can tell me about whatever.
You did what? I mean, no, I heard about that. So the crew and I were thinking, y'all have the great big bloody shell creature now, and would
The Nautilus?
yeah would you say that's accurate? That you have that now.
It is. I do see it in my inventory. Yes.
Right. So I don't know if you had a plan for us. Us the pseudo drake. If you had a plan for us, you know, we'd be happy to sail with you. As is the agreement with the town. You know, they've been paying us as the agreement was. We're not unhappy with that. We're not unhappy about anything, actually. I don't want
At ease, soldier.
no.
You need to come on. Sit on the ground. There's no sofas. We sit on the ground, and I sit on the ground.
To his left, he looks to his right, and he plops down.
Yeah.
Crisscross applesauce. And he says, Captain, the crew and I would like to ask to rent the ship from you and sail it on our own accord and make a somewhat of a company ourselves. We understand if by all rights it is your ship, but if we could maybe make our own band and we've all gotten to know each other and we like each other and we're a good crew. You've seen we're a good crew. You got to agree that we're a good crew. But Salty Pete and Salty Sally and Magdalena Large Parrot and Blonde Beard and you know all the rest. I don't remember the rest of their names. I think that was all of them. But could we rent or have some agreement about the ship from you, Captain?
This is agreeable. I do believe. There will be times we need a sort of a regular ship. I do not know if this thing that we have acquired is it is sort of threatening, you see.
Oh yeah, of course. And of course it'd still be you and the Flaming Drake's property, you know, all of that. But you know, we feel like we could make something for ourselves in this world, and we just wanted to well, I guess get your blessing in a way, and
Could we sell the Nautiloid instead?
No, what?
still have the what?
They want to sell the Nautiloid. I think I asked him, and maybe I would know this answer, and it's a C answer, but like, how if should we need you?
Should you need us?
I do need you, Uncle.
Oh my
how,
gosh,
how
it's so
soon?
good.
How soon? How far away? How, if we need a ship, how soon can we back in you? Basically,
sure. Well, that would have to be a thing to be figuring out. Of course, it's we would be able to put something together, right? I suppose. Are you?
we will. I believe I have two conditions. The one I'd sort of just said. We'll figure out if
Should
we
you-
need access to a regular ship.
Should you need us?
Should we need?
And
you.
also, they have to take care of the pseudo drake. You know, the little dragon.
Oh yeah, you do have a ship mascot from 2 years ago that has
But the ship
never
is
come up
named.
narratively again.
Not narratively, but we talk about him all the fucking time.
True.
Yeah, and the ship is named after
Yeah, that's
him.
true.
The second thing, is that I think while you are getting your affairs in order, I think we would all be remiss if you started this new company without the presence of the imprisoned guy whose name is I forget at this moment, but
Nick Bones.
Nick
Nick
Bones.
Dimitri,
I remember it so good earlier, not now though.
Just
Dimitri approaches with a list of instructions of how to take care of a pseudo drake, and he like does this.
oh yeah, no, we've been taking care of the Drake.
I
this entire-
gotta I this is a fun narrative moment. Did you learn how to write? You know how to read? I don't know that you know how to write.
He knows how to write.
Also, and this is Dane speaking.
Also, it's like ripped from a book.
Y'all
You
have
didn't just give him the book.
y'all haven't like mentioned this thing, so I was just imagining the crew was taking care of it this entire time anyway.
No, Dimitri's been taking care of him.
I imagined it was completely Dimitri's responsibility.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
He had a little nest in the crow's nest.
Yeah. I love it. Your
A
little
little bit.
garden that you cultivated up there. And John Australia takes the page and he looks at it and he says, "Yeah, this is all
This is from my book. This book was in my office.
We stole his book on wondrous beasts and where to find them.
Maggie's been talking about having a fondness for the little guy, so I think she would love to take on a
Stewardship.
steward.
This all sounds good. We are attempting to one way or another settle things regarding Nick Bones, and I as a personal favor to me, I wish that you would wait until such a time that this has been resolved.
Certainly. Out of respect for Nikki, I think that
Because they all like know him, right? Like I feel like it was kind of they weren't like BFFs with Nick Bones or anything, but
no, he was like a couple of them had sailed with each other previous to this, and they were all kind of free agents in the going from harbor to harbor, finding ship to ship, that kind of thing. So they were aware of him, but this was the first time any of them had really sailed with him. Some of them had sailed with each other previously, but they just, I think it's been stated that he had told them that he was from the town and grew up in Saltmarsh, and none of the rest of them did. They're all from other ports, but he was the one from Saltmarsh, and they got all their information from him that way. So if you want to like negotiate terms or something, he's probably going to offer like 10% of any job they have to pay you all for use of the boat.
yeah, I suppose I guess kind of what I'm thinking, but I also don't know logistically if this makes sense. So I guess I'll discuss it with him. I'm like, if we need to sort of contact you, can we can you get back here within 2 weeks or whatever? Like,
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Okay.
doable. They'll not take time. They won't take jobs that are outside of that purview.
okay, yeah, that seems fine then.
Okay, great.
As
He flushes red as a radish and is just giddy as a schoolboy. He clicks his heels and he says, "I can't wait to tell the crew."
But
And
before he runs off, I hand shoulder him as I'm wont to do. Now, will you be captaining the pseudodrick?
Ah.
Will it be you?
ooh, well, I
The ship needs a captain.
yes.
Try again.
I am the captain.
There it is. And I
Ah!
smack him pretty hard
Ow!
on the shoulder.
Captain, that was very, I mean, Cinder.
Okay.
And he like looks at you like he
please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
but like he poked a bobcat and he's like waiting for it to slice his face off, and he's like, Cinder.
From down the corridor, Commodore Cinder.
That does have a nice ring to it.
Right, Commodore. Well, Captain Australia at your service.
I'm just like nodding, like yes.
All right, and he scampers off and
As
clicking. Yeah.
as he's walking out, Timber heard the entire thing from the upper staircase.
Sure.
And as the negotiation was happening, he kind of slipped outside and walked out front and kind of hung outside the front door waiting.
Yeah.
And as Australia kind of runs out, Timber calls out after him, say, "Johnny boy."
You know, I don't know if you caught any of that, but
I heard it all.
it's Captain now. So
I walk up to him and I kind of like take him by the shoulders and look him over and kind of brush him off a little bit. And I was a lousy captain.
oh,
But
well,
but I was a lousy captain. Cinder was a better captain. But no matter who was in charge, you were always an incredible first mate. And there couldn't be a better captain for that crew. And I extend my hand for a shake.
his eyes well up and his
Did
bottom
you just
lips.
friend zone him?
His eyes well up and his bottom lip starts quivering, and he's got his hat in his hands, and he just like comes in and he just hugs onto you.
Timber returns it with full force.
All right,
Like,
and he says, "You were a really shitty captain. You were really bad.
I know.
You were really, really bad at it. They all hated you so much. They hated you so much.
All right. We're all right.
But not now. But not
Well, it's
now.
over.
Now they like you. Now they most of them liked you. They mostly like you.
John.
Yeah.
If I know I'm probably the last person who could give critiques, but for a captain,
Sure.
don't second guess yourself as much. Just say it and
Well,
have that be your word.
well, I was thinking. No, you're
Say
right.
it.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Say it, and that's your word.
Okay. No, but okay, I will.
Right.
All right.
Good luck, mate.
Thank
You're
you.
gonna be great. You're gonna do fine. And I clap him on the shoulder.
All right.
Head back.
Whee! Captain Australia coming through. Woo-hoo!
I wonder if it'll found a new continent. Anyway,
It's called Dino.
Oh my God, guys! Can we start a new campaign as that crew?
we're gonna find the continent of Fantasy Australia.
Okay, guys. Let's take a 5-minute bio break. Emily, you're doing great. Keep it up. Gian, I'm sure you're doing a great job back there.
Thanks.
All right. So we'll reconvene here in just like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Dane, look at all the rest of my messages I sent you.
I did. Oh, even more.
Yes. Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you eating? Yogurt?
Cottage cheese.
Yogurt.
Ew.
I really like cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese is good, people.
No, it's not.
Not that good.
I think it's pretty good.
Not that good to eat
Look
it.
at the way it looks. It's just like so sus in every way.
I need you to stop.
Sorry.
No.
Thank you.
Wait, everybody's here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second.
Oh no.
Gotta finish my cheese.
I can't finish my cheese.
Don't let them shame you for your cottage cheese, brother.
That's your cottage cheese brother over there.
Well, what I really should have
Right.
done,
Cheese brother.
I really should have pulled out that can of peaches that I have in the other room.
Ooh. Now that sounds good.
We mean the other room.
The kitchen.
You did it in a secret room.
Wait, what other room?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. What other room would there be? It's your house.
Why didn't he say the
too.
kitchen? I was like, where are you keeping the peaches?
You don't
He
say
has a
the other
Narnia
room when you
wardrobe where
mean
he
the
just keeps
kitchen.
peaches.
They're in the bathroom.
Guys,
He doesn't want you to know they're in the bathroom.
guys, the kitchen room. You know. Kitchen room.
It's where you put your kitchen.
The hidden cache.
All right. The week plays out such as this. Towards the end of the week, a heavy storm hits Saltmarsh for a couple of days.
Fuck.
What are we gonna do?
Do you want me to read this out loud?
No,
I do, yeah.
your own flavor.
All right. Well, I think you have to start us up, or am I like describing this scene and then you come in also?
Yeah.
Okay. Camera points. It is late at night in Captain Zendros's shop. The wind is hitting the shutters, making quite a racket, and the howling of it can be heard over the splatter of the rain and the interspersed lightning crashes. She's polishing some items. She hears more than a storm. She hears wings flapping. And in front of her, there is, what does she see?
Oh my gosh, Dane.
What?
The wind and storm blows through her door as black feathers spray with a furious wind.
Okay.
A dark man steps through her door and shuts the door behind him, keeping the storm once again at bay. Dimitri is drenched. His locks, once groomed, were now dripping in vines around his cheekbones. He catches his breath, and as his ember eyes reach Zendros, he walks softly to her counter. He lays two items in front of her, the quill and the crown, along with a note somewhat molested by rain. Reading, very scribbled. Cinder taught me lives cannot be owned. The egg is not for Ben or myself to give as a simple trinket. That's a life that must choose to live next to you of their own consent. And he lowers his scarf and whispers to her, leave Danny alone.
Zendros looks down at the feathered dagger and the crown. And she kind of shakes her head, and she kind of starts chuckling to herself. My friend, you have no idea who Danny is. I will take these items, but the damage is already done.
You're about to know who I am. And he walks out.
All right.
Yeah, I'm really gonna need you to DM a campaign next. Still, you're up next. You're up next.
I've been saying it for years.
I'm confirmed. I'm second.
Yeah. No.
You're up next. You're the next
You'd
DM.
be really great at it. So
Do it.
think about it, okay?
Don't think.
We'll all
Just
be
do.
goth as fuck. It'll be great. Anyway.
Oh, goth campaign.
Goth campaign.
Goth campaign.
Goth campaign. Goth campaign.
Goth
Goth
campaign.
campaign.
Goth
Goth
campaign.
campaign.
Okay. I'll think about it.
Eyeliner for Miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be really fun.
The only one that is not allowed to be goth is the rogue.
Hey there, everybody. I got my
bubblegum.
dagger.
They're bubblegum goth.
Bubblegum goth. That's right. The camera pulls out and pans down the coast to the
The party happening.
there's no party. No.
Fuck!
The listen, goth campaign.
You can
Then
DM in the goth
then you can tell
campaign.
it. Then you can tell me what's happening. Right now I'm telling you what's happening. It's been a little more than the week. I would say it's since the battle, it's been 10 days. And you all have been taking care of your various businesses, doing the things that you need to do. Timber, you've had a second date with Hannah.
I took her on a picnic out into the woods.
That's lovely. And you guys hold hands.
Following her lead 100% physically.
Then you probably make out at least once. Yeah.
Dope. Furry
Yeah.
kisses.
She's she's taken aback by
Free smooches.
how soft the face muzzle hair is, but she's into it. Anyway.
They're all furries. It's okay. It's D&D.
Nobody's not a furry in D&D.
No, he's not a furry. You're yiffing like crazy. Anyway.
Not even counting.
Not even count. You all are used to Danny being in his poisoning chambers. And he does.
Murdering people.
I don't feel like we've ever called him Danny. Like,
Nope.
We're all calling him Danny all of a sudden, and it sounds
Because
so
we're getting
unfamiliar.
used to it. Because we're getting used to it. We
That's
have
his-
to respect our friends' choices.
That's his name.
If
That's
we
one of
want-
his. That's one of
if
his
he wa-
names.
He wants if he wants to be called by his original name. He
Is
will.
that what happened?
I mean, he told you his name.
Yeah, but what
Like that's
what-
his truest name. That's his real name. I don't know.
figured-
I don't know
I
what you want
figured
from
we-
me.
I figured-
Well, I want to ask Ben Stan Danny maybe what he wants to be called is what I want.
If you asked him, he'd say that even uttering Danny is dangerous, and that until circumstances someday change, that it's best to continue operating as we have been.
Ben and Stan. Gotcha.
Makes things easy and good.
Oopsie
Yes.
poopsie.
Probably more Ben, I think, right? Because that's
Yeah.
the
I'd
Yes,
most
that's
likely.
the ranger.
Yeah. Whenever I'm gonna be interacting with you now, Matt, I'm gonna be asking. So who am I talking to right now?
And if Dimitri's in the room when he hears this, he just slurps his drink.
So as the days progress, and the town is rebuilding, and you begin to notice that you see less and less of Ben. he's spending more and more time in his chambers. Gian, do you sleep downstairs or do you just train down there?
I think that it's like
He's got a
ends up
sand pit
sleeping
where he
there.
practices wrestling and he sleeps in it sometimes.
Yeah, that exactly that.
Fair enough. What's your passive perception, Gian?
Oh gosh, I'm probably gonna go with 9.
9.
Oh no, 13.
Oh, that's
Much
pretty good.
better.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's not bad.
better. That's better.
Still not good enough.
Damn it.
So
just because my base unrolled stealth is ridiculous.
Doesn't mean.
Yeah, I don't have a passive perception of like 27, unfortunately.
yeah, right.
I have one of 16.
Yeah, but you live in the main house, and Ben Stan Danny maybe been spending most of its time downstairs.
Underground. Yeah, I'm in the second floor. So all right.
You everybody make perception checks for me right now.
Oh fuck.
Let's
Dungeons
go.
and Dragons. That's not the
this
right one.
economy?
That was a performance check.
Who told you that? Who told you that? Wizards of the Coast?
The roll on performance was better. It's not the right roll.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
11. I have a +6. God damn it.
Is that everyone?
I rolled an 11.
Okay, thank you. So the same night that our friend confronts Captain Zendros, Gian, you're awoken by a clash of lightning.
Can I retcon what he says to her?
Nope.
Real quick?
Nope,
Nope.
not right now.
Been said.
I got momentum here. Don't interrupt me. Later. Gian, you are awoken by a clap of thunder. And for some reason, as you raise your cheek that it has sand still clinging to it, it dawns on you that you haven't seen Ben in maybe 3 days.
Fuck.
Huh.
Jesus.
And it didn't really occur to anyone just because, he's Ben and he's elusive and and he's private.
Can I put forward the fact that it might have occurred to Timber, the fact that he's kind of been attached to my hip these past couple of months?
It also might have occurred to Dimitri because he literally just.
I will say this, that in this time, things have been
A little more lax.
and everybody's been pretty distracted with their own projects.
Yeah, right.
So, okay. So I appreciate that. But in this moment, it dawns on Gian that he particularly has not seen Ben in maybe 3 days. What do you want to do, Gian?
Gian, let's fate guide his way. If he's thinking about it now, he's like, oh boy, I should probably go find him. So I think he'll go to the poisoner's den.
Okay. You find the secret / not so secret hidden door that opens into the chamber that
To everyone but us.
where the skeletons once stood guard, and then into the former alchemicalists chamber turned poisoner's den. As you open the door, there is a sight in front of you that you were not expecting. Several of the apparatus that were being used have been knocked over. The chair is askew. There is dried blood on the ground. And Danny is not in the chamber.
Fuck.
Excuse me, Ben is not in the chamber.
Is there
Dan isn't in there either.
is there anything of immediate danger?
Make an insight check.
Is maybe in there.
Maybe.
How about Gregor? Is Gregor in there?
It's a solid 3.
Solid 3. You don't feel like there's any immediate danger.
And
Then
Dimitri followed him?
Nothing even bad happened in this room.
Yeah, no, this seems fine.
well, no, I mean like something bad happened, but like, is it still like gonna hurt me? You know,
No,
Those are
nothing-
two different questions.
You don't feel like anything's gonna hurt you.
Okay. In
All
that
this
case,
poison is fine.
if there's not
Harmless.
like an immediate hot trail that like needs to be followed, Gian's gonna go ahead and wake everyone else up, go up to the main house, and
Where do you collect everybody in the home?
he's going down to the like foyer and banging pots and pans.
Thing assemble. Let's get ready to roll.
What time is it right now?
I'd say it's probably like midnight 30.
All right.
Does this? I assume this wakes us all up.
Yeah, I won't make y'all roll. That's dumb. You all
come-
wake up.
I come down and say we should get something installed.
Timber jumps
Do not touch the pots. You are very strong.
Timber jumps the banister, and like as he jumps the banister and like he's like putting his swords on as what's going on? Yeah.
Well, you know that other person who lives here?
Oh shit, where the hell's Stan? Ben, Danny, fuck, maybe. Where the hell is he?
Yeah. We should probably go explore that. And he leads everyone down to the
Christ. Yeah,
crime
Timber is
scene.
feeling awful for not realizing that he's been gone for so long.
Racked with guilt.
Seriously.
Yeah.
He kept him safe for so long, and now he just didn't notice that he was gone for 3 days. The fuck is wrong with him?
Dimitri's face is pale.
You know, it's not 3 days for everybody. Gian specifically, I would say like
Okay, how long
Oh,
has it
thank
been
God.
since Timber has seen him?
probably a day and a half, which is not uncommon for him.
All right.
Can you remind me
He's still
what the status of the bracer is? Does Stan have it back now, or are we holding it away from
the
him?
spider
It was
bracer.
burned in a brazier.
Yeah,
really?
that was
Okay, okay.
that was burned in the Abbey. Yeah.
When was the last time
Yeah.
Dimitri saw Stan?
Probably 2 days.
Damn.
What about Barnacle?
Yeah, like 2.5 days.
Yeah. Timber is still like anxious.
And
he's,
you
like,
see this in front of you. You even see like a cushion that is ostensibly where he's meditates as his rest. Like he's been taking meals and meditating in this chamber. And there is blood on that.
Is there any discernible trail? Like, is it leading anywhere?
No, it seems to be contained in this room.
How much blood are we talking?
Not a lot, but things are fucked up. Like things are upturned. There was a struggle.
Can I look around and see if there's like footprints or like a bloody hand?
Make an investigation check. Sure.
Like I'm trying to see like, did someone like grab the side of a door or like, hit something or pick up something or move something, anything.
Barnacle also helps. in-
Man, I
Sorry about
investigated
that.
10.
Barnacle, do you want to make one yourself, or do you want to allow Timber to roll with advantage?
Would be better.
Investigation, I have a +5.
That's probably better than me. Yeah, do it with advantage.
Okay,
Yeah,
fuck
give
that
it
die.
one more time.
I'm rolling my Timber die. The same exact roll.
Oh shit!
The same exact. I can't inspire myself. Fuck.
Not yet.
Yeah, that's a higher level bard thing.
You want someone else to roll this?
Timber is so just like fuck, just like
Yeah,
He's
no,
like-
you're
he's
in your
really-
head.
huh?
You're really in your head about it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like he's like retossing. He's kind of almost making things worse at this point. Like he's just like he's like kind of going through it, just like where is he? I just saw him like a day and a half. He's just
I'd say you guys hear like a soft padding as you're in that room from outside of it.
I
Outs.
look. I look towards it.
Coming out
Is
of
there
the
a window? Like, where is this? Like an underground
Wait.
room?
Yeah, so this is I thought they had
If I remember
Oh, you know
correctly, it's a
what it is,
top-
Dane. You made the map originally, but there was fan maps. So hold on.
yeah, so this is the fan map. I can't find the map that I made previously, so I might have deleted it like a chump.
From what I remember, there you come down into a large central chamber. Like
You guys
where
talk.
the
I'm gonna
sitting room.
keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a large sitting room, and then there's a hidden room attached to the large sitting room where there's a large chemical lab,
Yeah,
and then another
here's
room
the-
attached to that where it was like the
here's this.
chamber of the guy.
This is the link to a version of it.
Thank you. Yes.
We fought a skeleton down there or
So
something.
23 was full of skeletons. 24 is the chamber. Matt, are where would you describe the padding happening?
Coming from like 21.
Okay, there you go.
Whoever goes to investigate that noise will see a large, kind of messed up looking dire wolf.
Yeah, I probably if I hear something, I'm rushing.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm running out there as well.
as soon as you guys come into view, I don't know if you have the image ready, Dane, but
I'm getting there. Oh, that image. Yeah. Oh, I got to get back to the other
God,
map.
there are so many reveals. So much backstory. What?
this figure takes form
Whoa.
in front of you.
Wait, where'd you post it?
This is in roll 20.
Ooh,
A drow, wild change, or comes out of a wild change in front of you, and
So I have my sword ready, but I don't have my armor on or anything. So
Yeah, I've got like I've got like mage armor up.
Yeah.
and
I think that's it.
she's kind of breathing heavily, and kind of puts up her hand. He's
I hold up. my
he's
guitar.
gone.
Who's gone? And who the hell are you? Me holding my guitar just like a sword.
I didn't mean to. Well, you weren't ever supposed to meet me, but my name's Serena, and well, I've been aware of Danny for some time, and he's been taken.
What?
By whom?
say more.
By
And
whom?
Who are
Whom
you?
by?
Who are you to Danny? And what do you mean aware of him?
Well, Danny has been in hiding, and I helped him one time, long ago, before I suspect he knew any of you. Long story short, I've been keeping best tabs on him as I can, and well, when danger seemed to rear its head in terms of pirate assassins or some sort of hired mercenaries on their behalf, I'm not quite sure. I've been taking well, I've been keeping even closer tabs on him, and I believe the Sea Princes have taken Danny, and I couldn't stop them. I tried, but I couldn't stop them. I was able to track them to Uskarn, a small fishing village, but I could do nothing more for him.
Who are you to him? Just a friend?
Yes, he's not even aware of my name, in truth, but I am aware of him and the trouble he's in.
Uh-huh.
That seems suspicious. I'm going to,
So
I'm going to
you're
lie.
yeah, you're someone that our friend cannot confirm is a friend.
I
even
suppose
if he was here, but he just happens to not be.
now feels
Oh.
like an excellent time for an insight check.
Yeah, big old,
mean,
big fat insight check on this motherfucker.
Insight check. Goth campaign. Insight
Wow.
check. Goth
That's a
campaign.
7. I rolled
Oh
a
my
2.
God, I finally rolled above a 10.
I'm
tonight.
also gonna roll an insight check.
Yeah.
14.
Really dig into this broad.
Gion's gonna say, "Oh wow, well, hey, any friend of Ben's is a friend of ours. How can we help?"
Absolutely no.
Hesitation.
I got 21, BB.
14 for me.
Yeah.
Which is so much better than what Dylan got. So.
She appears like she is trying to as quickly and condensedly convey the truth as she possibly can.
Dimitri,
I don't like it and I don't trust it, but I don't see what other option we have. Our friend's gone and now we're having someone say they know where they are. If we don't have any other leads, I mean.
Dimitri points at her and nods, back to the group like, let's go with this.
I look to Cinder, Captain.
I don't know.
I'll
What,
go get-
what is the next step?
You guys are
Want to
fine.
know his
My
story?
sword is
or-
still, trained on her.
We don't care about his story. We'll let him tell it. It's his story to tell.
Deal. What's his thing?
Is our
whole biz.
Then I don't know what else I can say beyond where
Yeah,
where Urksarn is.
yeah. If
Will you be accompanying us, perhaps?
Of course, I
Uskarn. Matt.
Uskarn.
Uskarn.
Are we?
well, I would certainly hope that a big old feckin' wolf wouldn't be an enemy.
I am no enemy to you. His friends are mine, even if you know me not.
So wait. So where are we going? Do we need
How
a
far
ship?
away is this place?
Uskar.
Uskarn
Did I ever play there?
is a let's see here.
Timber and the Lumberjacks.
It's not too far away.
My old band.
Do I
Uh,
know about
It
Timber
doesn't
Stack and the-
say. It doesn't say necessarily how far away it is.
Is it by ship though, or?
Yeah, you can go by ship.
Gian
It's a fishing village. It's a small fishing village.
once Gian knows this, he goes and runs and gets the nautiloid.
Oh god damn
Yeah,
it!
Dimitri's running after him.
I'm running up to get the rest of my shit.
Well, I figure you guys probably park the nautiloid like
Skirt.
Out
by,
back.
if you're
outside
still
the
on
cave.
the map, probably like
I think
around
Gion's got
30.
all his stuff on him and he's just going to warm up the car.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
wait,
they're not always
yeah.
here, huh? Right?
Yeah,
Like, we
I
didn't
forgot
leave it in
that
town.
the haunted house has like a dock situation. I
Yeah,
forgot
it's
about
gonna
that.
be
It's
at
got
haunted house.
a secret smuggler's cave.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Which
That-
is where we hide the nautiloid like our fucking bat cave.
You know, guys, and it just happens to be big enough to fit a nautiloid. Isn't that
It's
weird?
Perfect.
What a
So
coincidence.
cavernous, that cave. That cave is awful cavernous.
Insert your mom joke here.
Me when your mom, you when me, when you're.
And
Your mom.
when
period.
your mom when we're doing your
So-
your mom.
Never not funny.
So that's I think that's where we're gonna leave off. If you guys want to talk to this character any further, but your next course of action just happens to be
Say
Gotta go to the town of Muskrat.
Uskarn, which may or may not be the next chapter in the Ghosts of Saltmarsh.
Oh my god.
So everyone say goodbye to Ben, Stan, Danny maybe for a while, and say hello to one more time, Matt.
Serena.
Serena.
I was gonna say like
Like the
another.
vampire in
I was gonna
Skyrim?
say if this is
Yeah,
another
exactly.
fucking identity of his, that he's like
It's all a trick.
That was my first thought.
Me
That was my
too.
first thought.
Me too. I swear his first thought was like, is it another one?
Matt's been taking secret levels in Druid for the last year, and he can wild shape into a dire wolf.
I was like,
But I
has he been
decided
like,
not
is he,
to.
has he been like
Like,
hiding the fact that he's like a werewolf this entire time?
He
We're
could
just
have
all
multiple
been not noticing.
personalities.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I don't know. A
Serena,
shapeshifter or something.
Serena, the
The sexy
Drow
sex.
priestess. So,
Dope.
that's where we're going to end it tonight. Thank you all.
Great session, Dane.
Thank you all for playing and really getting into the role play there. I had a feeling you guys would know that this is not a combat session.
Just felt good to get back into the characters.
Yeah.
Easing back into that. So my best time for doing a Emily, we talked about doing a kind of a bonus game of something called the Quiet Year. I don't know if I've talked to you about this before. Essentially, it's a map making and lore building game where I would like to build out the world of Saltmarsh beyond just the maps
Saltmarsh.
given for Saltmarsh. And I hear what you all were saying previous, that you'd like to make a map and then start a campaign in that world. And I think that is something that we definitely can do down the line. But I would love to make this happen for this campaign now, just because I've had a boner for it for like 9 months. So I think this could be a lot of fun. I think that some Sunday down the road, maybe the 27th would be the best time for me. It would take us probably around 4 hours. So if that is something that you are willing and able to commit to, then I would love to play that game with you. And we'd do it over Roll20. We'd be drawing things, we'd be coming up with ideas. It's kind of a metaphysical game.
Collaborative storytelling game.
Definitely collaborative storytelling, but you're not playing a character, you are playing a society where you are dictating the events that are befalling these people, how they survive, if they survive. So you do that through event cards where you choose of 2 options. You choose something and then you describe how that something plays out.
Cool.
It makes it's easy once you get
Yeah,
It
once you get into it.
sounds so
It's awesome.
fucking
I'm excited.
fun.
Yeah, it should be a pretty fun game.
That
So,
sounds so fun.
yeah, and then we can kind of blow up Saltmarsh a little bit more, and we can zoom out from Saltmarsh itself and get into
see where Muskrat is on the map.
We can figure out where the hell Timber's from.
hey, we might find out where fucking Timber's from. Who knows? It's Uskar. I'm just saying it now. One more time for
Undertaker. Got it.
for the people in the back.
Got it.
Ubermensch.
We're traveling
Understood.
to Timon and Pumbaa.
You
Got it.
guys, that's not even close. There's
Ukatoa. Gotcha.
It is Uskarn. It is Uskarn.
Uthadern, understood.
Uskarn.
Skarsgård. Got it.
Michael Skarsgård.
God, I love you guys.
Scar
Mick-
from
McLovin,
Lion King. Gotcha.
The town.
Is
Okay.
this helpful?
So good. Oh man, I'm having a blast. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dane. That was a great session.
Before we leave, I'd like to circle back. What did Dimitri say to Zendros?
Oh,
as he
I
pulls
meant
down his scarf.
sorry. If you don't do something, you're gonna get to know me. So there's like a call to action in a way.
I love it.
Love how he doesn't change the name that he used, but
So
What name?
with that threat on a potential enemy, with the introduction of a new player slash character, not player, it's just his character. That's the same
What are you saying?
Matt, we've been talking amongst each other.
but
There's only
I
room for
will-
one Matt in the group.
I will see you all the 21st. All right.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody. Have a good trip, Emily.
Oh, thanks.
Travel
Yeah.
safe, Em.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for the
Bye.
game, Dane.
No problem.